What if I told you there's a creature lurking in the water that hasn't updated its look in over 200 million years and still slays? That's right. Meet the crocodile, the original Jurassic thug who never got the memo that the dinosaurs are extinct. While T-Rex bowed out with a bang, Crocs just shrugged, said, "Meh," and kept on chomping like it was business as usual. These armored beasts are so ancient they make Stonehenge look like a modern condo. And yet, here they are, silent, scaly, and still terrifyingly effective. You're not watching a nature documentary, my friend. You're watching time travel in teeth. But don't be fooled by their death metal aesthetic. Behind those cold, calculating eyes is a brain that knows how to get stuff done. Crocs are clever enough to use tools. They've been caught balancing sticks on their snouts during bird nesting season, tricking birds into swooping in for building material. Then, snap! One less treehouse in the sky. That's not instinct. That's tactical deception. It's like if a shark showed up with a fishing pole. And crocodiles don't just hunt alone, they've been caught hunting in packs. Coordinated ambushes, synchronized strikes, moves that would make military strategists take notes. And here's the kicker. These same beasts also play. Yep, mudslides, splash attacks, even games of reptilian tag. It's like a summer camp. If summer camp came with death rolls. Speaking of death rolls, let's talk about that bite, because this isn't your average chomp. The saltwater crocodile has the most powerful bite force on the planet, over 3,700 pounds per square inch. That's stronger than a great white shark, stronger than a grizzly, strong enough to crush bone, crack turtle shells, or crumple a cow skull like a soda can in a vise. Basically, if you're on the wrong end of a croc's jaw, congratulations. You're officially a chew toy for nature's most relentless clamp. But crocodiles aren't just destroyers. They're weirdly lifesavers. Scientists discovered their blood is basically liquid armor. Packed with antimicrobial peptides, it can destroy bacteria and viruses that would flatten a human. Crocs can wade through filthy swamps, take brutal bites in fights, and still heal without infections. So while they're shredding prey into snack-sized chunks, they're also sitting on a biomedical gold mine. One day, the creature that might eat you could also cure your infection. Nature's got jokes. And speaking of biology, crocs are running some wild reproductive experiments. Forget pink or blue baby showers. Here it's all about the thermostat. The gender of baby crocodiles depends entirely on nest temperature. Too hot? Females. Too cold? Also females. But just right, around 31.6 degrees Celsius? Here come the boys. It's biology's own Goldilocks plot twist. But climate change is now throwing this balance off. Hotter nests mean fewer males, which could tilt the scales of croc populations in the future. Unless, of course, crocodiles invent air conditioning. And honestly, at this point, I wouldn't put it past them. They say fashion trends come and go, but crocodiles? They've been rocking the same scaly look since before the continents figured out where to park themselves. Over 200 million years of uninterrupted slayage, outlasting the dinosaurs, laughing through extinction events, and side-eyeing mammals as they tried to evolve something better. Spoiler alert, they didn't. Evolution basically looked at crocodiles and said, "Yup, nailed it. The ultimate if it ain't broke, don't mutate it" success story. And their bodies, they're like custom machines designed for ambush. Take that 4-chambered heart. Just like humans, except crocs use it like a superpower. When diving, they reroute blood away from their lungs, conserving oxygen like professional free divers. The result? They can stay underwater for over 2 hours without surfacing. Half beast, half submarine. And when they're ready to strike, buckle up! A crocodile's tail is pure muscle, a torpedo with scales. One explosive flick and they launch from stillness to full-speed assault in under a second. They can even rocket out of the water, vertical launch style, straight into prey. or into your canoe, whichever's closer. Imagine a 1,000-pound missile erupting from the river like a monster truck on springs. That's not CGI. That's just Tuesday for a croc. When the sun sets, the croc's shift is only beginning. With a reflective eye layer called the tapetum lucidum, they don't just see in the dark. They thrive in it. Shine a flashlight across a swamp at night and see two glowing red eyes hovering. That's not a reflection. That's a reptile. Watching, waiting, judging your life choices. And here's a plot twist. For all their terror, crocodile moms are some of the most devoted parents in the reptile world. After guarding the nest for months, they respond instantly to the peeping calls of hatching babies. They'll gently scoop the hatchlings into their jaws that can crush bone, and ferry them to the water like prehistoric limousines. Some even help their babies hatch by delicately cracking the eggs. Imagine the same jaws used to shred wildebeest now doubling as a nursery. Brutal and beautiful. But once family time's over, it's back to business. And business in croc world means the death roll. If prey is too big to swallow whole, crocs clamp down and spin violently, like a living blender. The move rips limbs, tears carcasses, and turns physics into confetti. It's not just a kill, it's a finishing move straight out of nature's Mortal Kombat. And crocodiles aren't local thugs, they're global gladiators. You'll find them almost everywhere except Europe and Antarctica. Saltwater crocs especially are ocean travelers. They ride currents for hundreds of miles, surfing like prehistoric pirates in search of new territory. One week they're in northern Australia. The next they're knocking on your island paradise like, mind if I colonize this beach real quick? And humans. We've always had a love-fear relationship with crocs. In ancient Egypt, Nile crocodiles weren't just feared, they were worshipped. Meet Sobek, the croc-headed god of fertility, strength, and the Nile itself. Pharaohs prayed to Sobek for protection and prosperity. They even mummified crocodiles, wrapped them in linen, sometimes plated them in gold. Imagine respecting an animal so much you build it a tomb and a makeover. Under the skin, crocs come armored with osteoderms, bony plates embedded like natural Kevlar. Smack one with a stick and it might just blink at you. Maybe even thank you for the massage. This armor isn't just protection, it makes them battle-ready tanks. Bulletproof, brawl-proof, swamp-proof. And when it's time to rest, crocodiles don't just sleep. They sleep like paranoid ninjas. Thanks to unihemispheric slow-wave sleep, they shut down one half of the brain at a time. The other half stays wide awake, one eye open, one eye closed, half dreaming, half plotting your demise. Sweet dreams? More like strategic surveillance. And when that open eye locks on you, it's already too late. Crocodiles are stealth bombers of the swamp. They drift silently beneath the water, only eyes and nostrils breaking the surface. To you, it looks like a floating log. But the moment you step too close, eruption. Teeth, muscle, and water explode in an instant. No growl, no warning, just silence. Until it's too late. Silent, ancient, lethal. Crocodiles aren't just survivors. They are living fossils. Evolution's mic drop. 200 million years later, they're still laughing. And you? You're still watching your back near the riverbank. Because in the end, logs don't smile.